Alright, I'm still in Nashville. The city is still asleep. The only thing out here awake is me and that rabbit. And an occasional airplane that flies over. I dug a quarter and a couple of pennies at this high school, which is in the middle of town. I'm at the stadium, and that right there, I don't know what it is, but it's metal. So I'm still gonna keep on digging for a little while. I found my first nickel this morning. It's modern. So now a quarter, several pennies, and a nickel, and that little black thing. There's a high tone rang up in the 70s. It's a chain. A little grassy flavor on it. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a bracelet. Guess it still is a bracelet. Maybe it's silver. Can't tell. It was about 2 inches deep. Most of what's coming out of the ground looks like that. Pennies. And I just brought this little digger, because I'm not going to dig in big holes around schools and stuff. Anyway, penny. Maybe I'll find another chain. It's already getting a little hot. I think I got a quarter. I do. Yeah, it's a modern quarter. The one I found earlier was a little older, maybe 70s or so. This one here is definitely modern. Alright, I'm just going to work my way around a little bit. I'll show you where I am. I don't know the name of this high school. You can kind of check it out. The gates were open and it says public entry okay. So I'm just looking on, like I say, mostly on top of the ground. I'm not going much deeper than the grass with my little digger tool. So anyway, alright, another modern quarter. Little race car in the back. Indiana, I would imagine. I can't read it, but they got the race cars. Indianapolis. Alright, another modern penny, but I don't know where. Oh, there it is. Let me make sure. Yeah, it is. Not much old stuff out here yet. Alright, I got a mid-50s. That's a nickel. That's not so old. Not so old, but it's a nickel. I gotta figure out where I'm going. I got a couple of high-tone 80s right here. I thought it was a washer. Oh, it's not. Look, it's 2 quarters. Get over here in this. Well. Oh, they've been stuck together on the pretty side. That's why that side looks good and that side looks good. Man, that's a bummer. You go to a football game, get $1 off your parents, and you lose 2 quarters of it. I can't see them real well. Let me get over here in the sunshine. Open my. Alright, there they are a little better. Yeah, that's the Wisconsin cow. And that's like a 96. I know some of the cow ones had a leaf that went down and everybody go freak out because it was worth more than the other one, or a third leaf. I think they do that stuff on purpose and they call them error coins. Keeps people paying a couple $100 for a quarter. Anyway, I put them in my pocket. You may not believe this. There's a lot of chipmunks out here too. And that's cool, but this is cooler. That is my first Tennessee pull tab. It's real too. I didn't come plant it before I got here. It is real. Absolutely 100%. That number 2. 2 in one morning. Out of state. Oops. you gotta pay out-of-state tuition fees to take that home. So I think I'll leave it with. Alright, I'm around in front of the high school now. Some of you may recognize this place. Some of you may not. Some of you might recognize that bottle. Some of you may not. I'm not going to dig out here because this place is, I think, pretty well kept. So I'm just going to take my metal detector, and if I run over something, if I can't see it with my eyeballs, pick it up with my fingers, I'm not going to pick it up. Well, it worked with the eyeball, but I had to use a little finger action too. There's a quarter. I think I'm done for this morning. It's time to go wake everybody up. There's my little hole dug with the fingers that feed me. Thanks for watching. I don't want to take this school. What it's called before I wrap up this video. Hillsboro International Baccalaureate World School. Farm fresh produce. That's their advanced classes. I'm just kidding. Alright, I'm out on the streets. I'm going to do a wrap up of the whole Nashville, Tennessee metal detecting and magnet fishing. You saw all the stuff on the magnet fishing video, but this right here was a little arrow, or a little, just like an arrow tip. But it's, I mean, not a real one, but picked it up with a magnet off the bottom of the Cumberland River. Then I found a little clip this morning too, same hunt. Got that off the street. Found that, you fold it back, you fold the little wings back, and stick it through your clothes, I guess, and you have a little star on you. That's silver. I picked that up. That was on the ground down by the Cumberland. And then I found all this change this morning. None of it's old, and this here, this bracelet, and it is 925, and it's got a Hallmark stamp on it. I can't read it. Took some pictures of it. It looks like it's been mashed, but anyway, that's it for this trip. Thanks for watching.